The banks have reopened in Cyprus, allowing access to savings for the first time in almost 2 weeks. There's little relief for cash-strapped citizens, though, with severe restrictions imposed, on exactly how much money they can pull out. The limits are set to prevent a bank run, making Cyprus the first Eurozone nation to introduce capital controls. Let's get some more on this right now across live to RT's Tesa Arcilla, who is outside one of the main banks. Tessa, good to see you right there. The banks now, they've opened their doors just a couple of minutes ago. A lot of people behind you. What's the scene? How are people feeling? Is it stress and tension or what?
Well, yeah, you can see behind me, that is the Bank of Cyprus. There has been a line that had gathered before the bank had opened, but I have to say that the people there have really remained calm. And also, the fact is there are a lot of media here. If you can just pan, there's a lot of media here, and the crowds have gathered also just to see what is going on. So it's really quite hard to gauge who is actually going to the bank and who is not. But as far as the line right outside the bank, they have been calm, hoping, happy that the banks have finally opened after 2 weeks. And also I have to note that a lot of them are older people. They say they don't have ATM cards, so they have to actually go into the bank to get their cash. So let's just talk about the restrictions that have been imposed, those capital controls, the first time in the Eurozone. Now, the people here can only get 300 euros per person, per day, per bank. And also, if anyone is traveling out of Cyprus, they can only bring a cash amount of 1,000 euros maximum. And if they are abroad and they want to charge to their credit cards, the maximum limit there is 5,000 euros. Now, really, for the past 2 weeks, people have been cash strapped. They're trying to make the cash in hand fit. And all of this, of course, we know it falls under that EU IMF plan, bailout plan that Cyprus agreed upon. So this is being imposed in order to get the 10 billion euro deal. Now, as far as the European leaders are concerned, they think that this has saved the country from bankruptcy. But the people here, many of them really feel that they did not get the best solution that they could get. And I've been speaking with a lot of locals, and here is my report.
Like many in Cyprus, Tesa Arcilla is simply stunned at the speed and manner with which the banking crisis in his country seems to be spiraling out of control. He shows us his wallet. No cash, only lottery tickets. A single parent, unemployed and caring for a sick mother, the unraveling of Cyprus's financial woes couldn't have come at a worse time.
I feel shame that I live with the pension of my mom. All of your life is coming upside down. You make plans for the future, also the people, in the young and the oldest. And suddenly you hear that the economy of your own country and the bank system is corrupt. So you're standing with an empty hands.
A sentiment echoed throughout the tiny island nation, with scenes like these becoming a daily occurrence.
Another day in Nicosia, Cyprus, another protest. Now, this one in particular is a gathering of bank employees of the country's largest lender, the Bank of Cyprus. They're worried that their company is headed for collapse and they may eventually lose their jobs. Now, many Cypriots have told me that they are well aware that this is just the beginning of a long, hard road.
I believe that Germany's fault. Because we're a small economy, they felt that the consequences would be minimal. What they don't know is that a president has been set, and what happened today in Cyprus can easily happen tomorrow to Italy, to France, to Spain. We just want to be left alone to pick up the pieces and get on with our lives.
Cyprus is part of European Union since 2004, when Cyprus was paying the money to the European Union to help to stand up the other two countries, new members such as Romania or Bulgaria. Nobody said that Cyprus have problem or it's a casino economy or something else.
As the economic drama continues, with politicians and bankers drawing up painful measures to execute the Eurozone IMF-backed bailout plan, it's all too clear to ordinary Cypriots who is going to be bearing the brunt. Leonidas's mother, for example, had her monthly pension cut from 1,189 euros to just over 1,000 a month ago.
Why they cut from the simple people who they have special needs? They cut from the people who is paralyzed.
Question all Cypriots would like answered as well. Tesa Arcilla, RT, Nicosia, Cyprus.